I have picked some really bad light for doing a weekly vlog start. Look at these shadows. Although it never looks that bad when I actually look back at the feedback. I think the screen's quite down. But welcome to weekly vlog number 29. We're probably going to have a few extra weeks this year to get us up to 52, because I may have missed a few weeks now. Quite a few weeks now. So first of all, thanks to the people from weekly vlog number 27 who said that they were good with me doing bits like this where I just talk to the camera when Gemma's not around, because unfortunately Gemma only gets one day off for the weekend and I get two. So as a result, you're going to get me talking to the camera again all day. Anyway, updates, what's been going on? Well, he's turned up. This is not a sponsorship thing, by the way. They do send these with every order. We order from Attraction Tickets direct for our tickets. Other ticket retailers are available. We just have always done because they do price matching if you need it. The prices are usually pretty good, and we've never had any trouble getting stuff delivered. Also, this one turned up too. Again, not sponsored. What ultimately happened was Gemma had bought our Universal Studios tickets, which is really good. We weren't planning on getting back to Universal Studios for a few years, but we weren't planning on doing this trip either. This is the January trip for those who aren't in the know just yet. But yeah, we're going back in January and we're going to do Universal Studios. But while Gemma was browsing the internet one night, possibly after a few beverages, she noticed that they were doing SeaWorld tickets for adults at children's prices. So she bought some for us, and we bought one of them also for Gemma's dad for his Christmas present. Don't worry, he already knows about it. We aren't spoiling the surprise. But that's really good because Gemma obviously loves SeaWorld. It's one of her favourite parks. She loves the work that they do in the wild with animals and with the sort of some of the other rescue centres in Florida as well. So it'll be nice to get back and see what's changed there, and we can go and ride that stupidly large river rapids. Other than that, not a huge amount's happened, but I've just seen this. We could do this today actually. I got this week. First Lego set I've bought in quite a while actually, because we've been saving for holidays. The only exception being I got a couple of cheap brick heads, they're called, I think. I don't collect them, I'm not a big fan of them, I'll show you. Yeah, I think they might have been in a previous vlog, I'm not sure. But I got a couple of these for like £2 or £3, but for that price I thought I'd get them. To be honest, I don't think I'd ever collect these because it's not my kind of thing. But this set was in Asda, and its RRP on the Lego website is for some reason 35 quid. It's not a great set, there's not a lot going on it in my opinion. But it was £12.50 in Asda, so I bought that. So maybe we can build that later. Food wise today, different things are happening today. Gemma is actually going out with work, so she will not be in at all until about 11 o'clock, by which time she'll probably be ready for bed. But food wise today, I've forgotten what I bought. I'm checking the fridge. We've got some soup for my dinner. I just noticed that Gemma bought some pork pies. I don't know if she was supposed to take them to work with us, but they're still in the fridge. But for tonight, for tea, I've decided I'm going to do my favourite steak a la steak, which is 2 steaks. I'm trying a different steak that I've never tried before called flat iron steak. So Morrison's does a lot more cuts of steak than other retailers, so I grabbed one. And also today I'm going to have some breakfast of a donut, because it just feels right. Those are good donuts as well. So yeah, that's basically an update. Brought us up to where we are, and I'll probably not vlog while eating again. I'll probably be on a few times over the day to show you what I'm up to. Probably going to be doing some housework today. We are getting to the point where, I've remembered something else I've not shown you, but we are getting to the point where our friend, I'm just going to put this donut down. I was going to stop getting distracted. We are getting to the point where our friend is visiting at the beginning of November, so she will be staying in our house. So we decided to escalate the process of sorting the bathroom out a little bit, and we had a new shower installed. So I need to clean around there a little bit and fill these holes in. I might take the tiles out at some point, but for now I'm probably just going to put some filler in there just to just to stop the water getting into the back of the wall. I can see the battery's running out, so I am rushing. And at some point now we need to paint this room. We have some nice blue paint to paint this room. Nothing too bright. We used to have it like a real deep blue in there, but it was a bit overpowering. We've got for something quite summery and nice, so I'm going to do that. I'm trying to find the paint. In that colour, which should be nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this weekend or next weekend, but it needs doing soon. So yeah, that's where we are. 5 minutes that took me. Wow, I do talk too much. So first job for the today. First job today was to take a parcel to the post office. So I had a little brisk walk. I came back and noticed the garden lawn really needs cutting. It's hugely long. So I'm going to try and do that now, because if I don't do that now, I'm not going to be doing that until probably spring. And the trees that grow out there from the buds that fell off the tree will then become a problem. You can tell I'm probably really looking forward to doing this. Anyway, I'm going to put some decent shoes on and a pair of thick, tough, duty rubber gloves on, because there are nettles and all sorts out there. And we'll see how we get on. Grass was actually too long to cut properly, so I put it up to the highest setting, but it won't grow anymore this season now, so this will be fine till the winter. And I chopped some of the new shrubs and stuff that are trying to grow in that big old pile of wood there. That needs to be sorted and burnt at some point. I also took up off all the LEDs off the garden, but the flamingo lights didn't even last a season, and they're full of water. They are just solar lights, but they weren't particularly good. Good job they weren't expensive. And last thing, the summer furniture's gone in the shed now, because we aren't going to use that until next year. I probably should have painted the shed as well. It's kind of not blue anymore. Funny story with the shed. It was red, but when I went to B&Q to get some red paint to repaint it, I picked the wrong colour up. So now we have a blue shed. I thought I'd better charge up all my batteries before I carry on trying to vlog everything, because every time I tried, they ran out. Can you hear this meowing thing at my feet? Arch? What's up, Archie? That's Archie. He's very silly. Other than that, I have had a fairly uneventful afternoon. I had a bath and a relax. I played some Planet Coaster, because there is a new pack out which is basically a sort of World Showcase type pack, so I started playing a bit of that a little bit. I always tend to find myself going into Planet Coaster with like plans to build some really epic, elaborate build, but small scale builds, and then building a gigantic park where I can't possibly keep up with all the detail I'm trying to put in it. I had my lunch, which was it was a jerk chicken soup from Asda. It was really nice, so that was good. And in a bit I'm going to cook some dinner, I think. Still haven't built that Lego, have I? We need to do that later on. I've got until about 11 o'clock tonight before I have to go and pick Gemma up in Southport. So I've got the rest of the afternoon to entertain myself. So maybe some Lego will be in order, and maybe some TVs. Maybe pick something up on Netflix, I don't know. We don't have Sky anymore now, so that was, as previously mentioned, cancelled. We haven't missed it at all, to be honest. We've been watching loads of stuff. I said we don't have Sky, we have Now TV, which is Sky owned. But we've been watching loads of stuff on that, and that's been fine for what we need, so it's been good. I am the popular one because I've got the cat's favourite treats. Ow, you little cat. Sit. Archie, sit. Good boy. And you sat down too. You can have yours as well. Not too close, please. We don't want any grumbling. Eat yours. What will happen is one of them will finish theirs before the other one, and then they'll start to hassle each other, and then he growls and he gets into trouble. Oh, they stink as well, them treats. Did you enjoy that? All gone. And now you're going to go and explore the kitchen, see if you can find more. Well, on the one hand, I cooked a cracking tea. Probably a little bit too big, actually. But on the other hand, it does look like I set the house on fire. Right, I've had me tea. I'm full of steak. I had far too much to eat, and that was very silly of me. But I'm going to build a Lego set now. So this is 75203 Hoff Medical Chamber. I'm assuming this is in focus, it's hard to see. There we go. 75203 Hoff Medical Chamber. And it features 3 minifigs in the form of Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and 2-1B, the droid. And you also get the medical droid, which isn't really a minifig, but there we go. So let's build this up. I'm going to do it time-lapse now and see how it turns out. And we are all done. That was actually quite a fun little build, although I am out of practice and I kept getting bits wrong. So, we've got Leia, she's about to give Luca an injection there. We got the robot there, we got the medical droid thing here, he spins around. You can also open up this, and Luke's inside there, and he's just been found on the ice planet Hoth. And is not in the best of shape, so he's in there. You can spin his head around and he looks better when with the other head. The other face. They do this, so they print. Let's take Leia as an example. Pull a wig off. Can we get her to focus? On the one side, you have this sort of snidey grin, which I thought was very Leia, and then when you turn it around, you have slightly angry-looking Leia. So you can pick which face you want ultimately. I'll just pop her hair back on, which is difficult to do one-handed. Have some composure, Leia. There we go. There she is. And pop it back on the stud. We got a little bed down there. We got some bits and bobs, little cupboards that open, and some drawers down here, and a little sink area. Some computers knocking around like this one here, and a spinny chair. Whee! On this side we have a few more drawers and some injection stuff. Kind of feel like that should be on that side really, but the instructions said put it on that side, so there we go. And this whole thing closes, and it would close if Leia would move out of the way. Excuse me, Leia. Whoops, she's bending over. Oh, I'll take her out. There we go, I've popped it down there, and the whole thing closes like that. It becomes one small scene. One small, very cluttered looking scene. Yeah, kind of a fun build. Probably not my favourite Star Wars set I've ever seen. But, you know, £12.50. That's a lot of bricks. I can't remember if I said earlier, but yeah, £12.50 from Asda. The one that we go to, near where we live, had quite a lot of them left, but your mileage may vary because Asda tends to shift these things on quite quickly when they put them in the sales. And with that, it's time to pick Gemma up. So I'll probably see her tomorrow because I think when she gets home she'll probably want to go to bed. Busy day and work and all that. I think we're going to go to the zoo tomorrow. Hello Gemma. You weren't in the podcast? We've been listening to podcasts in the car and now I'm getting confused. You weren't in the vlog at all yesterday, were you?
What?
You went bowling.
Bowling.
Did you have fun?
We did, yeah. I came second.
Well done. So we're at the zoo, and I've just realised that we still have a whole entire zoo vlog to put online from last month, which I never did. So I think I'm going to record some extra bits to put on that today, and also the weekly vlog. We're going to go and see if we can see that blooming bear.
Yeah, Kira.
Kira. Yeah, she's got a name now, isn't she? Is it a she?
It's a she.
It's a she, okay. Off we pop anyway. Look at this, autumn's in bloom now.
In bloom?
Yeah. That's what you say, isn't it? Okay. The trees are all losing their leaves. They're not dying, they'll be back next year.
They're going to sleep.
They're going to sleep. Look at all the camper vans. Oh, motorhomes. It's half term, isn't it? So the zoo might be quite busy.
It's not that big of a car park though, is it?
No, the weather's not great. Anyway, to the zoo. Straight to the zoo and straight towards Island's entrance. Because our main mission is to see the baby bear. So we're going to head straight there. Is this zoo trip just going to rhyme all day today? Here we go!
To get to
Oh my! The weather changed while we were in there quite substantially. And we just watched a moorhen fall off a fence. It was trying to balance, it was quite funny. Didn't hurt itself. You gonna play again? Looks to me like they've restocked this tank. Look at all this, I've never seen so many tetra. I love this aquarium, it's beautiful.
I missed the turtles off.
You gonna sing for me again? Thank you. Flash of colour in the autumn from the flamingos there. We're going to start making our way towards the exit now.
Should we go past the penguins or round past the otters?
I don't mind.
Let's go round past the otters because it looks rammed in front of the penguins.
Good idea.
It's like one of those popular things, isn't it, for the kids? Oh, look at it!
Good time to come to the giant otters. This was a bad idea. Nice afternoon in the nice afternoon in the zoo.
Yeah, a little bit wet, but it's been alright.
Okay.
Love the crocodile.
Oh yeah. Squirrel on the monorail. Gemma, do you want to go on squashy floor?
Yeah. There's pretty flowers, they're still flowering.
Yeah. Squashy floor's not very squashy today.
Yeah.
It needs re-squashifying.
This is that word.
Yep. So this is Jen. And Jen is picking apart the remains of this mouse. Now I gave this mouse to Archie about 15 minutes ago. And he's completely gutted it.
It was about 10 quid overall, which isn't bad really, it's been part of it.
I know, I will do. Archie, what have you got to say about that?
I do have to say the skyline of Thorpe Park at sunset takes some beating.
Also, we're watching Springy Tales. I like how when Archie, what have you got to say about this? And Alan went, I do have to say something.